Hello traders! Today I brought you a strategy that is simple to understand. First, I will go through the interface setup step by step. I use 1 minute time frame and 1 minute trade expiration. I open the indicator menu and add Fractal and 2 moving averages. For Fractal, I set the period to 3. For the first moving average, I set the period to 3 and set the color to white. For the second one, I set the period to 7 and set color to yellow. I choose instruments with favorable payout conditions. Everything is set up. I start looking for trade entries. This is my first potential entry today. The 2 moving averages are crossing, the white one is crossing below the yellow. In this case, I consider a bearish setup. When a green fractal triangle appears and the cross of the moving averages is confirmed, I will place a sell. And there's the green triangle and the cross got confirmed, so I placed a sell. Now I wait for trade expiration. To understand better, on a high level, this strategy is trying to capture short-term trend reversals. Price pulls back after the initial push. It happens quite often, though it is not what a trader likes to see. Looks bad at the moment. There is plenty of time to turn down, but it can also remain in the wrong direction till the end. If you're interested in the platform I'm using, you'll find a link in the description. It might recover now, but it is far from over. Patience and discipline are a must for a trader. Let's see if it can hold the direction till expiration. The trade has closed in profit. I look for the next entry. This is a similar situation. The only difference is that the green fractal is already printed. The order of the two does not matter, but they should not be too far apart from each other. It is important to mention that there isn't any relevant support level close to the entry. If there was one, I would skip the setup. Cross is confirmed. I'm placing the sell. I hope we'll see buy trade examples too. You might wonder how often many consecutive setups can appear in the same direction. That's simply how probabilities work. In this type of trading, the direction at expiration matters, not the size of the move. This does not mean it is easier than other types at all. It is just different. The chart might seem quite simple in contrast to what many online gurus show all the time. Having more indicators is not improving a strategy on its own. It often just decreases the number of entries. If 2 recurring events are both infrequent, then a shared occurrence is even more infrequent. It went down quite a lot. Let's see if it can survive the finishing seconds or if it reverses. The trade has finished. I look for the next one. And finally, this is a potential bullish setup, so I can explain how the bullish cases of this strategy work. Though it is quite similar, you might already got it. A red fractal is already printed, and the white moving average is crossing above the yellow. Similarly, I wait for the candle close, so the cross gets confirmed. Everything is lined up, so I placed a buy. So far, all the 3 entries had a trigger candle matching the direction of the planned trade. It is not a requirement of the strategy. There is no clear direction yet. When I first used this strategy, I added oscillators, tried RSI and CCI too, but then based on my experience, for me, it worked better without them. If you don't want to miss new uploads, consider subscribing, and I also have a Telegram channel for upload notifications. Bullish momentum appears after the silence. And correction follows the move. It should only keep up for a few more seconds. Price has respected the structure. Look for next. Another bullish entry is forming here. The strong bullish trigger candle looks promising. It is a good sign, though it does not guarantee a valid signal. I am placing a buy. It begins to build, but it is way too early to draw any consequence. Such a flip is always painful after promising starts. Market still seems indecisive in the middle of the trade. The strategy might seem simple. Never let yourself be fooled. Trading carries high risk and is a stressful activity. Long-term consistency needs discipline and patience. And the final seconds. Price corrected back at the end, but remained in the favorable direction. On to the next. This huge candle is supporting the entry. I am waiting for the fractal. There it is, trade is placed. Often, a gigantic candle worries me. Based on the context, it can either mean a strong momentum or the fact that the move already happened and we are being late. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. It went back above entry in the middle. Nothing can be done about it, just waiting and observing patiently how it develops. The move seems established, but I have seen countless examples of late flips. Finished? Let's look for one more. This is an interesting example. It seems like a weak entry, but let's investigate a bit. The red candles show meaningful momentum. The current candle being green actually helps, because the entry gets far from the support level if it ends like this. If it turns down, I might skip the entry. I am placing a sell. This will be the last trade today since I prefer to keep my trading sessions short. Bearish pressure seems to build up. And it fades away just as fast. That's not what I'd like to see. Signs of possible recovery. Price moves down by strength. Only a few moments left. Still enough time to reverse. Hope you enjoyed this session. Next time, I will test this same strategy on the real market. Thanks for watching. See you next time.